All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream, bringing you the latest in Chelsea transfer news, Chelsea everything. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing having a very, very good weekend wherever you guys are. I definitely am having a fantastic weekend away with the family. Let me know how you guys are all doing in the live chat. What you guys think about the latest news in regards to Marc Cucurella as well. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. I had a feeling that Marc Cucurella would probably be up for a move. Now they're talking about it's a loan. I don't know how many loans. Can someone tell me how many loan spots do we actually have available? Because international players, I think there's a limited amount of spots that you have. So I'm pretty certain we would have used up a lot of them. You know, Andre Santos recently gone out on loan. Romelu Lukaku will be up for loan. If Cucurella is for loan as well, like, do we have enough spots? Don't forget, David Washington, is he going to stick around? Like, is there a spot for him to go out on a loan? Master Teacher is saying 5. So who are the 5? How many players have we sent out on loan already? So we've got David Dr. Fofana. By the way, David Dr. Fofana is injured. So I've got to find out a little bit more information in regards to David Dr. Fofana to see exactly what his situation is going to be like. And yeah, I'll do a video on that very, very soon. So we've got David Dr. Fofana. We've got Kepa. That's on loan. Angelo Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel Angelo. So that's 3. Lukaku will be 4. Andre Santos 5. So how we doing this? There's 5 already that I've already named out for you guys. But yeah, big up to each and every one of you guys that have joined in. Smash the like button. Let's get those likes up to 100 immediately. Well, 100 people live already. Let's get that going. He's living a life on holiday. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. It's been a very, very good holiday so far. Can't even lie. All right, let's see what else everyone else is saying. I still think Cucurella has got a player in him. Let's give him a chance. Look, you guys know my thoughts in regards to Cucurella. I know the level of play I saw in Brighton, man, and eyes cannot deceive that much. I still think he's a very, very good player, but I'm not gonna deviate away from the fact that he's made too many blundering, issues at Chelsea Football Club. So since he's joined and since he's played for Chelsea, there's been too many high-profile mistakes. And yeah, there's been some odd games here and there where he's been good as well. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, last season, the Dortmund game where he was man of the match, that's the thumbnail that I've got up at the moment. So yeah, there's been some games where he's done well, and we can see the benefit of having someone like Cucurella from the left side whipping in those line-breaking passes. But do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Levi Colwill now is pretty much doing what Cucurella would have given us. So I think this is probably one of the reasons why he's become even more of a surplus to requirements. Not only because of the fact that we've got Ian Martin, we've got Ben Chilwell in the left-back position, but the fact that Cucurella from that left-sided channel can invert, can play those, passes, line-breaking passes. Someone like Levi Colwill can do that, and he's already doing that. So it further makes the whole situation a little bit more tricky for Marc Cucurella. So look, me personally, I still think there's a quality footballer in him, but he's not really settled down at Chelsea Football Club, and he's surplus to requirements. I thank him for convincing, or not really convincing. I don't think Caicedo needed too much convincing, but he was one of the players that Caicedo was talking to, along with Enzo Fernandez and I believe Nicholas Jackson. So I thank him for helping us out to get Caicedo to a certain degree, but for his own benefit, for his own career, I think he probably needs to move on. It's quite telling, ladies and gentlemen, that this season, 3 matches played so far, and he's not featured at all. So he needs to probably move on. And we're going to talk about the nitty gritty of it, the loan move, permanent, this, that, the other. We're going to talk about all of that. Let's see what you guys are saying for the time being. Let's sell him so we are able to give Ian Martin a chance. Look, I don't even think we need to sell him anymore. I think Ian Martin is getting a chance regardless. We've already seen it. I think it was against Liverpool, Ian Martin came on. Against West Ham, I don't think he came on. But against Luton, Ian Martin was preferred as well. So I don't think you necessarily need to sell him to give Martin an opportunity. I think Martin has already booked a place in this squad, in my opinion. I mean, look, nothing would surprise me if deadline day Martin leaves as well. So we'll see what happens. See Mrs. Calmly walking through the background now. That's my mother-in-law, by the way. That's not my missus. That's my mother-in-law. Yeah. All right. Harsha is saying Chilwell can be injury prone. Let's not let our backup go for a toss. Let's keep him. See, if Chilwell is injured, you have now Ian Martin. So, and don't forget, we are using Lewa Colwell as a left back. That's exactly what's happening. People are looking at this as a back three. It's still a back four, but we're playing with 5 defenders, basically, right? We're playing with 5 defenders. So in this system that Pochettino has going on, Lewa Colwell is a left back. So even if Chilwell gets injured, you not only you have Ian Martin, but you also have Lewa Colwell as well. So yeah, there is 100% Cucurella is surplus to requirements. He's absolutely surplus to requirements. Cucu lost us Hall. We can't let him cost us Martin. See, that's harsh, man. That is harsh. Cucu didn't cost us Hall. Honestly, Cucu didn't cost us Hall. If anything, Cucurella has not even been featuring. What cost us Hall is the circumstance. Hall sized it up real quick. Lewis Hall saw that Lewa Colwell is playing left back. I mean, Lewa Colwell is someone that we didn't even think about playing as left back, but Lewa Colwell is playing left back. So Hall thought, not only I'm below the pecking order, so you have Chilwell, you have Martin, you've got Cucurella, and then you've got Hall. But now there's Lewa Colwell who's ahead of Hall. So I don't think Lewis Hall looked at the Cucurella situation and thought, oh, no, I've got to move on. He knew very well that Cucurella is probably in danger as well. So it's not Cucurella that cost him the place. It's just all the other brothers that are ahead of him and the circumstance that we find ourselves. 60 and in regards to Martin, once again, as I said, I don't think Cucurella is going to cost Martin. I think Martin has booked himself a place at Chelsea Football Club, and I'm quite happy with that. 60 million, what a waste. Almost lost Colwell in the deal for him as well. Mad. Yeah, look. Last season when we got Cucurella, let's be honest, a lot of us wanted Cucurella. Like, this is what I hate as a fan base. We look at the situation and now and we're like, oh man, what a waste. We were all celebrating. I still got the video on my channel when we all celebrated Cucurella. I was badly wanting Cucurella. We all knew Chilwell, how often he was getting injured, and we wanted a left-sided player, and Cucurella was going towards Man City, and we wanted Cucurella. All right, let's not sit here now and try and pretend, oh, no one wanted Cucurella. What a waste of money. Yeah, now we look back retrospectively. Hindsight is such a beautiful thing. Yeah, Eunice was dancing. I was singing and dancing and all of that. So we know the level of player we saw at Brighton. In regards to costing us Colwell, I don't think our owners ever wanted to sell Colwell from then. This is why we had to pay a premium amount for Cucurella, or else Cucurella would have been a reduced price, because we said it was going to be a loan. We got Cucurella for an excessive amount of money. So we never wanted to sell Colwell anyway. You can't let him after you sold Hall, knowing Chilwell is injury prone. That would be disastrous. I think Ian Martin's going to take that spot. What if most of our attackers get injured and Martin has to play in the attack and Chilwell becomes injured? As always, who'll play left back? What if our attackers get injured and Martin has to play? I think Martin is already playing. Sorry, Chilwell is already playing as an attacker, like a left winger. So Martin would if something was to happen to any of the attacker, Martin would play as an attacker, and then you've got Lewa Colwell. Lewa Colwell is pretty much the trump card at the moment that is being used as a left back, and he will be used as a LCB if we do revert back to a four at the back. And that's another discussion that's up in the air. So people need to understand right now, Levi Colwell is also considered as a left back. Like that is the real thing that's going on at the moment. Most of us were happy because Chile just returned from big injury. Exactly. Let's not sit here and try and pretend none of us wanted Cucurella. It's sad that it hasn't worked out, really. How you guys feel about him going to Man United? Let me know about this now. Let me know how you guys feel about him going to Man United. Are you guys okay with that? Obviously, Man United have got their injury issues in regards to Luke Shaw and Malacia. Both of them are injured, so they actually don't even have a left back. I think they played with Diego Dallo as a left back in the last match against Nottingham Forest. So there is a need for them to have a left back for the time being. So let me know first of all how you guys feel about having Cucurella going to Man United, and potentially it looks like it's going to be a loan. It won't be a sell because Man United, they also have two left backs. Those left backs will come back. They're injured at the moment, but they will come back. So if they buy Cucurella, that's three left backs for them. So they don't want to get into the situation like us, right, where we have a plethora of, left backs. So it looks like it will be a loan. So how do you feel about Man United? How do you feel about loan? Do you want it a permanent solution for Cucurella? Let me know in the comment section and let's have a discussion about that. Over 260 people live already, ladies and gentlemen. Let's smash the like button. Let's get those likes up to 200 straight away. Take a moment right now. Every single one of you guys, take a moment right now. Hit that like button. Let's aim for 700 likes for this particular stream. Obviously, I don't think we're going to get 700 in this particular live stream right now, but for people that are going to watch later on. So let's aim for 700 likes. And if you're here for the first time, let's get to 28,100. The road to 29,000 has started, ladies and gentlemen. So let's help reach, get the channel up to those levels. So let's get to 28,100 first, and we'll go from there. All right, let's have a look at some of these comments. Now, Cucurella as a left wing could work. It's just my assumption. I think, look, Cucurella's best trait is being inverted. I don't think his best trait is to overlap. He's shown, I've seen him play like that in Brighton as well, where he's overlapped, especially that game against Arsenal a couple of seasons ago. Not last season, obviously last season it was with us. The season before last season, there was a match Brighton played against Arsenal, and he absolutely smoked Tomiyasu on that right side. And he was overlapping a lot, and he was whipping in crosses. Look, that Brighton team at that time under Potter was playing some fantastic football. We, at the moment, we're still developing. We're not there yet playing fantastic football. It all matters. Do you know what I mean? All of these players last season, obviously, we played some abysmal football, and it's not just on Cucurella. A lot of the players were playing bad football. So it doesn't help when the team is playing poorly. You don't get the best out of the individuals either. But I think Cucurella's best trait really is when he was playing in a back three as an LCB, sort of inverting, being part of a midfield. That's where you start seeing the best of Cucurella, where he starts spreading the ball through the middle and those line-breaking passes. But as I said, we've got Lewa Colwell to do that. Super Monty, thank you so much for the super chat. Bowley stepped in to stop Colwell going for Cuckoo. Yeah, he did. Obi, no miss. Let's not allow Cucurella to go to Man United. It only strengthens them against us. This is probably right. I think someone like Cucurella will give Man United a different edge. Don't forget, Andre Onana is already a very, very good ball-playing goalkeeper. The biggest issue that Man United have at the moment is they don't have proper players that can build up from the back. They don't have genuine technical players that can hold ball, resist the press, beat the press, and then find those passes, one-touch passes. Andre Onana as a goalkeeper, fantastic. He plays like a register. Then you add someone like Cucurella, who also has the technical ability to hold the ball, find the passes as well. So then you've got two people that you can really rely on to help you build out. And if they can maybe add another midfielder in this particular window, we'll see what happens. So it is a true talk that someone like Marc Cucurella um, will potentially strengthen them. It will definitely strengthen them. But is it okay to have a player in the team at Chelsea Football Club where you're not being able to give any minutes, or is it better to let go of him and let him go somewhere and just so that that negative energy is not there in the team anymore? Not to say that Cucurella will create any negativity, but if you don't play often enough, you know these players, they could have a different feel about the whole situation. We know how players, they always want to play, and when they don't play, a little bit of talks start happening. So look, yeah, I don't like it, but at the same time, who else is looking for a left back? Which other Premier League teams are looking for a left back? Man United have a distinct, need in the left back. Both of their left backs are injured. Tell me one other team in the Premier League. I know people can say, why does it have to be Premier League? Why can't it be in any other leagues? Look, Man United probably will pay his wages. Don't forget, you've got to put some realism into this whole situation. Who's going to be paying those wages? I don't know how much Marc Cucurella is on. Can someone let me know how much is Marc Cucurella on per week wages? I think it's probably something really good. So who's going to pay his wages? Who's going to pay a nice loan sum as well? All of these things matter. And someone like Man United will potentially pay us a good sum for the loan fee, and probably would look to pay most of his wages. Scotty H is saying 190k. I'm pretty certain Man United will probably pay most of it. 175k. I don't know where people are getting one. Wait, Scotty H, where did you get 190 from? Can you tell me where you got 190 from? Iman, can you tell me where you got 175 from? Zinesh, can you tell me where you got 190 from? Yeah. Let me know where you guys are getting all of these figures from. Razik, Miz, I think the issue with Cucurella is his eagerness to please. He tries too hard. If he relaxes and plays his natural game, he will be good, I believe. Yeah, look, I'm not really sure about the eagerness to please, but I think he's. I feel like for Chelsea, it's his eagerness to do well. Like he should just, it's like he's trying his hardest to do well, which sounds weird. Like that's what you should do, right? You should try your best to impress. But I think he's doing a bit too much at Chelsea. He just needed to relax a little bit from that front. I think this is probably what you meant by please. Maybe that's probably what you meant. Um, he seems a bit overzealous at times, like the way he rushes out and then he misses the ball, and then the defenders cut in and they get an opportunity to score. I like the aggression. I like his aggression, how he tries to go out there and win the ball. But it's a very, very high risk play, because if you miss the chance, if you miss the ball or you miss the tackle, then your team is in big, big trouble. All right, Prabal, good to see you, my man. Cucurella can operate in that inverted role. Remember that Brighton preseason match? He can ping those passes between the lines and is better than Chilwell defensively. But if he goes, I won't cry. Yeah, absolutely agreed. I think from that perspective, he's better than Chilwell. Chilwell can't do that. Chilwell can't invert, and Chilwell can't play those line breaking passes. But you know who can? Levi Colwell. Levi Colwell can do that. And this is why we're in this predicament, because Levi Colwell gives us what Cucurella gives us. So this is why he's become surplus to requirements at this moment. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Shano76, Kuka rumors, he's 150k somewhere around there. Yes, that will be good to be able to offload 150k off our books and allow for Martin to flourish. Financially, it's going to be better for us as well. If we're unable to use a particular player, in our squad, we might as well offload that player and ensure that financially we're fine. So I think this is another reason why the loan is coming into play. Better than Chile defensively, I'm not sure about that. Maybe even look, it depends on how you look at defending. Are we saying him rushing out and trying to win the ball and missing, like that's part of the defense as well, or is that like showing aggression to win back a ball. Um, yeah, if you're gonna say, okay, now that's part of defending, well, then obviously it's poor. But I've seen Cucurella 1v1. He's not bad. I've seen Chilwell at times defending. Chilwell, I'm gonna be honest. I think he is better than Cucurella in defense overall because Chilwell aerially, I've barely seen Chilwell aerially be beaten. The amount of air duels that Chilwell wins for a shortish kind of a player, um, is quite incredible. I don't think Cucurella wins that many aerial duels, but Cucurella 1v1 is not a bad defender. It's when he does those madness, when he rushes out, tries to win the ball. Um, it looks good when he intercepts them and it can trigger off a counter attack, but it looks very bad when he misses it. Ben Smith, good to see you, my man. Cuckoo gives me the impression he's trying too hard at Brighton. There was no pressure and he played freely. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely 100% agreed. Daniel, good to see you, my man. Don't think he's defensively better than Ben Chilwell. Remember the Newcastle game? Yeah, look, maybe defensively Chilwell does have the number, but right now, Chilwell doesn't even play as a defender. Right now, Chilwell plays as an attacker for us. Chilwell at times, well, we saw Nicholas Jackson trying to set up Chilwell. Chilwell was playing as a striker. Chilwell is not even a defender anymore for us. So I don't know how long this charade will continue where Chilwell plays as an attacker. And Chilwell was saying post match, he was laughing and then having a bit of a joke around, and he posted the Instagram post and also on Twitter as well, X, saying that shooting practice for me from next week. So I don't know. Is Chilwell becoming a genuine attacker? Like, is that what we are setting him up to be? Something to look out for. Me personally, yeah, I think we're messing about with Chilwell's skill set a little bit too much. Chilwell as a first come left back who can bomb up and score and assist, that's a different story. But Chilwell predominantly playing as an attacker, I don't think he's got the skill set to do that. Chilwell cannot take on 1v1 players. Chilwell can't do what Sterling's doing on right wing, right? For instance, because Chilwell is not a left winger. So yeah, we need to be careful what we're doing with Chilwell. Bill, it's 175k. Ms. Enzo is on 180. Moses is on 150. See, Bill, where are you getting this from? Because I heard Enzo was on 120. Can someone please tell me where are you getting these figures from? Because I don't think Enzo is on 180k. I literally saw articles from The Athletic stating he's on about 120k. Yeah, let me know. Let me know where you guys are getting these things from. Dominic, get too far forward, then he can't see the attacker behind him. A, because of hair, and B, spatial awareness. Yeah, the hair is a bit of a problem, huh? The hair is a bit of a problem. Shanu, good to see you, Miss. Once Lavia in the team and new number 10 in Chile go back to back left backs. Once Lavia is in the team and new number 10 in Chile, go back to left back. Yeah, I hope so. I hope this whole shenanigans that we're doing with 5 defenders playing Liwa Cowell as left back and Chilwell as a left wing, it needs to stop. Yes, this is the one thing I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm starting to see some madness in the fan base, right? Look, we're all happy we beat Luton. Excellent weekend, right? Every one of you guys are having a very good weekend. I'm having a very good weekend. But let's not forget, it is Luton. Yeah. Not that long ago, in the second half, we got slapped up by West Ham, right? So quality teams, potent counter-attacking teams like West Ham, they can do damage on us. So we have to be level grounded. Like, I see so many people after that Luton victory now losing their mind, like, oh, this player is good, that player is good. Look, when we come across quality teams, and it doesn't even need to be extremely, supreme quality, half decent quality team can pick us off. So we have a lot of things to still develop as a team. Pochettino's playing style, our structure. A lot of people are like, hey, continue with the 5 at the back, continue with the 5 defenders. I'm telling you, all of this stuff is sooner or later will start hurting us. Matt Law exclusive, Miss, check it out. All right, let me check this out. Got my phone out, got everything nice and ready. Matt Law exclusive. What's he saying? More talks today regarding Lukaku's loan move to Roma. Agreement between the clubs now close, with Chelsea expected to take on loan fee 8 to 9 million. Beautiful. This is what I was saying in my last video, that if we can push to about 8 million, that would be great. 8 to 9 million. Roma also working on Lukaku's wages, which Chelsea will not contribute to. So he will have to take a cut to about 7 million a year. Optimism. So let's see. Nothing is official as yet, but obviously Romelu Lukaku yesterday in the post was already like publicly stating that he's going to Rome to sign the contract. He's going to have to take a pay cut. This brother, man, I can't believe this guy. Like, he's willing to take a pay cut when I think Saudi Arabia were willing to give him 20 million a year. Saudis were willing to give him 20 million a year. I don't understand why this guy is not willing to take that. That's strange. But he's willing to take a massive pay cut. 7 million. 7 million, I mean, for us is a lot of money, of course. But I think he's on like 12 or 13 million at Chelsea Football Club. Correct me if I'm wrong. For him to take half, and he's going to have to, right? He's going to have to take half the pay. That's the only way you're going to survive, or else there is no chance. So this is the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Just get that done. There we go. Yeah, more talks today. Yeah. More talks today regarding Lukaku's loan move to Roma. Agreement between the clubs now closed, with Chelsea expected to take a loan fee of 8 to 9 million. I think that's beautiful loan fee. Roma also working on Lukaku's wages, which Chelsea will not contribute. I love our stance that will not contribute to that. Have to take a cut. Good. Honestly, for all the people that have been getting on our board's case, Winston, or what we did with Caicedo, this, that, the other. I swear to you, I don't think we've done anything wrong in this entire window. Everything has been a tick mark. Everything has been a tick mark. And a lot of people say, well, what about all these youngsters? We keep buying 19, 20-year-olds on a regular basis. Now, there's a plan for all of these people. There's a plan for all of them. Future investments. Do you know what I mean? Multi-club model. Like sending them out on loans for these clubs. There's a plan for all of this stuff. This is a very good deal. Obviously, our plan was to offload him on a permanent basis, but it's not going to happen. The permanent situation is not going to happen because there's no one out there that wants to take this brother on a permanent case. Only for Saudis. Even Saudis have pulled out now because obviously they got Mitrovic. But yeah, Roma has come to our rescue, and I'll take that. I'll take that loan fee, and I'll take the fact that we don't have to pay his wages. So once again, financially, we're being looked after, which is fantastic to see. All right. Are you doing a Strasbourg watch along? It's 11 p.m. Oz time. Do you know what? I wanted to, but me being in a vacation as well, I'm like, 11 p.m. Can I do this? Or should I be spending time with the family? Probably want to spend time with the family. And also, it all depends whether Angelo is going to start. It will be a bummer if Angelo Gabriel doesn't start. So, we'll see. I'll see the lineup. If he is starting, I'll contemplate which way to go. But I do want to do watch-alongs for Strasbourg. I'm just that right moment, that right timing needs to be there. But we will do. We'll definitely do. It's early days in the season, so we will be there. As Roma already signed an Iranian striker after Lukaku, what is their plan for Tammy Abraham? Is that Iranian striker, Azmoun, doesn't necessarily just plays as a striker. Azmoun can play anywhere in the front three. I've seen Azmoun play on the left side as well. So don't just take it that, okay, they've just bought a striker. That's it. What's going on. Maybe the plan for Tammy Abraham is probably they're going to sell down the track. because Tammy's one is a long-term injury. Tammy ain't coming back this year. So yeah, by the time he's fully fit again, we'll see what happens. And then, you never know. They may even get rid of Belotti over there. So, and Lukaku's a loan anyway. It's a loan. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The worst thing about this whole situation with Lukaku is that we're going to have to do this whole tango again next season. Every single season we're having to do this. So hopefully next season, someone actually comes out and buys him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. No way is Angela going to play for Chelsea. Pure sell on. I like to think that he can play one day. For me, he's shown enough technical ability to say that there's a good player there. There is definitely a good player there. We need experienced player up front. Yeah, fair enough. More of a false sign as Moon. Yeah, I agree. HHC Ms. What's happening with Madueke? He is fit but doesn't start game. Very, very good conversation here. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be absolutely honest with you guys about Madueke, right? I think Madueke, once again, a very good personality, a good lad, right? He's a good personality, a good lad, a good kid. He's got some really good skill sets. I think he can take players on 1v1. He's quick. But I feel like he's very predictable on that right side. There's only one thing he generally likes to do is just cut in. There are times where he'll go to the byline, but not many people are too worried about him going to the byline because his right foot is not good enough to whip in across. So with Madueke, and I've seen his shooting as well. His shooting is scuffed. It's not like his shooting technique is immense. So with Madueke, there's a lot of development still to happen. Last season, a lot of people lost their mind. Oh, Madueke is the standout, this, and the other. That's because everyone else was so poor. Whenever someone did some basic things properly, we felt like, oh, wow, we lost our minds. But Madueke, there's a lot that is still needs to be polished, man. I'm telling you, this is why I wanted Angela Gabriel on the right side. So, but obviously Gabriel is now gone to Angela's now at Strasbourg. But I think he would have been a very, very good competition for him. Madueke, look, I don't know. I don't know if he's injured. He obviously didn't even feature against Luton. Obviously, the match before that against West Ham, he did feature. I do find it strange. that Madueke hasn't even featured off the bench. I don't know. I don't know why Poch. I mean, there's 5 subs available, and we've not entertained him to come on against Luton. I think that says a lot. And I've not seen any news about him being injured. He may not be match fit for 90 minutes, but surely he's fit enough for 15, 20, 30. So we'll see. We've got a match against Wimbledon coming up. Madueke 100% starts, right? If Madueke is fit, he starts. Brent Smith, Ms. When he was talking to Sterling after the Luton game, looked like he was talking about Poch. Watch when he was talking to Sterling after. Yeah, look, I don't know. That's pure speculation there, if he is, but I'm not really sure. Mudryk is injured while Pulisic is balling at Milan. 2 goals in 2 games. Look, this is the class difference. I'm absolutely stoked for Pulisic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek at AC Milan. But this is the same AC Milan we've pumped them last season in the Champions League, right? So, and that was in a poor season. The class difference in the Premier League and the Serie A is vast. So, Christian Pulisic was given enough opportunity in the Premier League. He never grabbed it. Yes, I'll have to admit, we probably didn't play a good brand of football as well for him to flourish. But Pulisic missed gilt-edged chances at Chelsea Football Club. Pulisic missed some big chances. Don't forget that Thomas Tuchel sanction era, sanction season, new ownership season, Pulisic, the final, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, along with Mason Mount, like the chances he missed. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. Even against Real Madrid, I think, in the Champions League as well, the second time around when we played them in the sanctioned season, he missed some chances there too. So Pulisic has been given time. I'm glad it's working out for him so far. Early days in AC Milan, but I'm not here to do revisionism now. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look, these guys are balling out there. These are like enough of that, man. Enough of that. Let them do well at AC Milan, and I'm glad that they found themselves a home where they can flourish. Good on them, man. Mudryk and Mudryk should switch wings. I think they both are so good at beating players and running to the byline that it would be better for them to use their stronger foot when delivering the ball. Do you know what? There's a good point here. There actually is a very good point here. Mudryk, with his pace and his ability to take on people from that right side, angle in like this, the way Sterling does, and then cut away to the byline, then whip in the cross with your stronger foot. I think similarly, Madueke should do that. I swear to you, similarly, like Leroy Sané back in City, Raheem Sterling back in City, Sané left winger, left wing, Raheem Sterling right winger, right wing. That's something we can look into. I think this is a very, very good comment here, and something I think it's worthwhile putting it out there. Two misses back to back against Real. Yeah, I know what Pulisic has done at Chelsea Football Club. I know what Pulisic has done. I know what Ruben Loftus-Cheek has done. I'm not going to sit here and bemoan and regret that these players are gone. These players needed to go. Simple as. Jeff Niley, it was good enough another Prem team would have bought him. If he was good enough, another Prem team. Yeah. Absolutely. Havertz is destroying the Arsenal fan base already. Do you know what? I saw the highlights of that game. Kai Havertz, I don't know what he's doing at Arsenal. I really don't know what he's doing. They're going to be on him. They're already on him, on his case. And they're going to be on his case even more. The problem is the fee is weighing on Mudryk. He tries to do too much to prove he's worth it, and it all comes to Binto rushed or undercooked at times. He just needs to be patient. Look, is he first of all fit? Can he play against Wimbledon? I want to see quite a few other players get an opportunity against Wimbledon. I want to see Ian Martin play, Ogochukwu as well. I don't want too many changes at the same time. I fully understand it. But little bits and pieces here and there, I think we can change. I think Chilwell can take a bit of rest. I think Martin can play that position. I don't think we need to play with 5 defenders against Wimbledon. That's my personal belief. I think Silva can take a bit of a break, and Axel Desassi and Colwell potentially could play. I think a second goalkeeper, probably too early for him to start this match. He just got signed up by Chelsea, so maybe Sanchez continues on. I would like to see Caicedo and Enzo continue. That partnership, let it continue. Don't want too many. Maybe some changes up front. Jackson obviously plays. I think Raheem Sterling probably can take a bit of rest, get really ready for that Nottingham Forest game. Unless if Pochettino thinks Raheem Sterling's in a bit of a run, by giving him a bit of rest might not be good. Might as well continue. Let's see what happens. I think, look, we need to take these Carabao Cup matches seriously. We have to. We need to go as far as possible and potentially win it. These are the extra games that are very, very important for us. So I don't want to make wholesale of changes, but at the same time, some changes. Too many youngsters in our squad. How can Santos be our future if we already have so many young players in his position? Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher. We'll leave the midfield whole Gallagher story for another day. A lot of people are quite gaga over Gallagher already. So, and it seems like it's a bit of a touchy topic already. He's going to be the next Mason Mount for us. I can already sense it. I can already sense the fan base making Gallagher the next Mason Mount. And I'm gonna now completely stay away from this topic because a lot of people they think I hate him. A lot of people abuse me, insult me, and it's just not worth it. I'm gonna let you guys see the match and you guys comment on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from it. I've told you guys how I feel about Gallagher. I think Gallagher, um, off the ball, there is quality. You know, he covers a lot of ground. But on the ball, come up against quality teams, people are losing their mind. This is what I mean. People are losing their mind watching the Luton game, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's go, Kevin K. Because I think we should keep Cucurella once Poch switches to back four. I would personally keep Cuckoo as backup to Chilwell and have Martin as left wing, option backup to Mudryk. I mean, right now it looks like we're playing with five defenders. I'm not sure whether we're going to revert to a traditional four. So maybe this whole five defender thing will continue on. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I agree with you. I think Cuckoo as a left back in a back four can invert, um, and that there's a immense value in that. Whereas someone like Chilwell can't do that. And Martin, you don't want him to do that. Martin's best quality is to bomb forward and help out in attack. Most rational fans want Gallagher gone. He's not a snake like Mount, though, and he can play a role. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. Let's see how many likes we've got. Can we bump the likes before you go right now? Can we bump the likes to well over 300, ladies and gentlemen? We've got over 400 people live right now. Bump the likes up to well over 300. And if you're here for the first time, let's subscribe. Let's get to 28,100. And then we slowly progress towards that 29,000 mark. So let's do that. Omo, last comment, because I want to see Moreira, Ugochukwu, and Martin play. Yeah. I mean, if they're going to be part of the squad, let's give them some minutes. But at the same time, let's not take Wimbledon too lightly. Let's not get knocked out from this competition. We need to make sure that we go as far as possible. So if they come off the bench or if they start, no problems. They should get some sort of minutes. They should get some sort of minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys later on tonight for another video to wrap up all of the Chelsea news. Unless if I do a watch along later tonight, we'll see. You guys will see the notification anyway. Make sure the notification's on so you get the notification. Until then, everyone, take care. See ya.